You know, today I turned 34 years old. Before we start Market Watch, we're going to be doing a pretty insane giveaway. So let's dig on into everything that we're going to be giving away. So we have a box of Brothers of Legend Crystal Revenge and try to pull the Starlight. We also have AMD Amazing Defenders. We have a box of Mega Pack 5 from China. This set looks gorgeous to display, especially for the hollow front of this. And we also have one of the tier deck boxes that we have. So I'll pick 4 separate winners. They'll be on Tuesday's Market Watch. All you gotta do is leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys want to see on the channel in terms of future content. And that's all I ask. And, you know, if you guys enjoy seeing this 34-year-old fossil continue doing content, well, I hope you do enjoy it. And why no Duelist Nexus on the giveaway? I couldn't find any. So that's what we got. So let's pass on over to Market Watch, shall we? Oh, well, make sure you guys smash the crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out more awesome content. Make sure you leave a little comment down below for the holy moly of giveaways. So we have quarter century secret rares already up for the Valiant set here. And, you know, these are expensive. 128. So what, like $100 on conversions, give or take. The Centurion one at basically like what, $250? This thing looks amazing, by the way, but that's expensive. So what I'm getting out of this is these are going to be expensive when they translate over here. I wonder if these are 1 per case, at least in terms of ratios when it comes to the TCG. Not really looking forward to that. They also have the secret rares in the set. Oh man, I really wish we got their secrets. Look how nice that looks, especially with the foiling. That's cheap. I think everything in this set is going to be pretty cheap. I mean, the Centurions, oof. Alright, well, I lied. The Centurion stuff is pretty expensive. Yeah, that 1980 there, yeah, not liking that at all. Looks like you're, oh yeah, 1280 for the Ultra, and it's bought out. So yeah, it looks like the Centurion hype for the very early stages of this are doing pretty well. And I mean, that's kind of what you want to see, right? You want to see that there is value in this set that people are going to be looking forward to. Okay. The lower half of this, can't wait for rare TC Boo. It's going to be very interesting. But hey, we got some Centurion value in here. That's not bad. You know, I had a feeling that this was going to happen, but of all the invokers that people bought out, it was the Duelist Saga version. Probably, once again, I think this was the best looking version. This was also the cheapest version. Now they're $9 for the Duelist Saga version. Like, I get it. It was the best looking one, but come on. We have a little bit more repopulation going on here with this, but, man. I don't even, what is this card's purpose? Like, the fact they spent $15, $16, $17 on first edition copies of this, man. Well, I was right on the clear indicator that the movement of this did signify that we would be bumping it up. What can you really do with Invoker at this point in time? I mean, do some wind-up hand loop? Not like you're going to do that. There's no real point. Hey, Revolution Synchron. You know, there's the toilet flushing, and then there's just the straight down to the bottom here. We're at $44, $45, and $44. Now, what's very interesting about this is, you know, all of the value in this set was top-loaded on Revolution Synchron. And now that times have kind of shifted around a little bit, we've seen, you know, a little bit of shift in things here. You're now allocating, you know, value from this into the Chimera and some of the other stuff, which is kind of shifting value redistribution across the board here. So, am I surprised to see that this is going down? Its metagame impact hasn't been too great. I mean, I'm not going to take anything away from the card. It's an amazing card, and it's going to be a staple. Well, not a staple. It will be a card that people will want to have for a while. Ulti Space Rock. You know, I respect people fire selling this, but as of the time this video goes up, these will probably be back up to $108. But I think that this is a good opportunity to kind of take note of here that stores are pushing these about the $100 mark. As long as you got the hopscotch effect going back here, where people are bouncing this back and forth in terms of value, you can probably pick up some multi-nibs a little bit cheaper. Now, we do have Rarity Collection on the horizon. There is the chance that, this could get reprint cratered into oblivion, which I think a lot of people are really hoping for at this point in time. But once again, you got to be aware that this is what we're holding up with on the market. And Alti Book of Moons have officially hit the $130 mark. I can't say that I'm not surprised. Somebody the other day commented and said that they sold their books at 90s, and they were really disappointed to see the $125, $130 mark. But I don't think anybody really expected this to exceed those already established expectations. I honestly didn't think that we would see the Alti exceed over 100. It just doesn't make sense at the end of the day. So, okay, sure. Now this was interesting. If you've been paying attention to some of the Egyptian gods out here, I saw Slifer's for the Pharaoh's Rare Ultras. We're sitting about $35, and I wanted to go on MarketWatch today and just go, if you didn't want the Seeker Rares, the Seeker Rares still 100 plus. Actually, to be fair, I'm glad that those are underneath the $200 mark, and they've been pretty much holding underneath that point. But the fact that we've seen such a traumatic dip in the the value that we've got going here with this, I think that's kind of interesting. So if you've been holding back, you're like, or you just forgot that this card straight existed, we're not in a bad place. Hey, Lost Art Mitsus, the ninjas. People are really trying to push $20 on these. I'm proud of you. That's degenerate. Wow. People, wow. That's a lot more sales on this card than I thought there should be. Okay, well, it appears that the Ninja fans really wanted to pick up their Lost Arts. I'm actually pretty impressed with that conversion rate. I think we will still see a dip on this a little bit more. And I also want to point out here, Lost Art Harpy Queen. I knew this card was always kind of something. 22, 22, 21. I mean, you can get Sealed Italian for $10 here. But English is going to cost you actually $22. Congratulations, we have a Lost Art that's actually been going up consistently. So if you pick these up, kudos. Yu-Gi-Oh! Players are raunchy. Arcanite Magicians. I just want to point out here that some of these Duelist League versions are still pretty much up and up. But the real value here is in the supers. These little guys, still $450. And I'd like to point out a lot of old format stuff with these, honestly. I'm not really surprised that we've been seeing, $6 still, $7, $8. Yeah, you got a pretty good stretch of value on Arcanite here. Also, Gaga head here is, these were 14, but you budge back down and you spin right back up to $14, $15. I don't think this thing has ever had a reprint. Actually, I guarantee you there are people out here that are going to watch this MarketWatch and they're going to be like, what in the world is this card? Yeah, it's a old manga promo. Also, I just want to point out the World's Met's still trucking on along out here for $1,100. We still are seeing the World's envelopes floating on the market for good old $1,400. That's amazing. There's still tokens available out here too. I love some of these, the ones from the magazine cutouts here. So much money. But you never really know the things that you end up seeing on the market unless you tend to look for them. I think that's the thing I like most about this game, is you run into all sorts of things you're just like, wow, that's a thing. I mean, the Japanese Nibiru token, I think, is one of my favorite pieces. And y'all remember the Master Rare, the Masterpiece Platinum Blue Eyes White Dragon, the coveted piece that everybody wanted out here. Only one is sold and it was $2,500, but the market has not been very kind to these. They have pushed down so fast. That's ridiculous. These were $3,000 at one point. And I mean, nobody in the right mind should have been paying that. But there's a reason why the TCG has not done another product like this, but yeah, they have been floating. I mean, it's double retail. Good job on that, I guess. But so much value still, but it is falling at a pretty rapid pace. So that is all I got for today's market. Please leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think, and I'll see your beautiful faces back here later in the day, guys. Peace. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.